What's up, guys? It's Mama Kate, and now that Idolize and the Drill have been nerfed for the Citadelle Day More boss fight, the Guardian, here are my tips and tricks. Before I even go in, I grab this insta-kill just to the right of the tavern. When he jumps and your screen turns red is when I grab that. Just make sure you move out of the way when you shoot it, that way it doesn't instantly activate it. This just does more damage as you head into the boss fight. Now let's talk about what guns I use. I've absolutely fallen in love with the Krig C in this boss fight. It does a lot of damage and it has a fast fire rate. If you don't have the Krig unlocked, you can also use the XM4. It does pretty good damage, but you just want something that can pump a lot of bullets into him. And so I think ARs are better than SMGs in this case. They just do more damage and you're not having to look at buy ammo over and over again. Now, some people are using the GS45s. That gun is fine, but I personally don't like it because you use a ton of ammo. So I would highly recommend that if you're doing that, make sure you have plenty of money to hit those refills, or you can use the Gobblegum cashback to spawn in a max ammo in addition to the ones you get after each phase. Another gun that folks are using are the LMG, the GMPG. That does about the same amount of ammo as well. I would just highly recommend that you have Deadshot, and then with an LMG, you're going to have to make sure that you grab Speed Cola early. Now in this boss fight, you're working to chip away at the armor on his body. It doesn't really matter where you start. My squad will start with the ankles, and once you get the armor off, you can shoot at his critical points, so they're going to be glowing, and that's when you're going to do the max amount of damage. And then we move to his chest and his shoulder blades. Something that I would highly recommend in this boss fight is doing it before round 30. I just think the zombies get a little stronger, the gun damage starts to fall off, so it'll make your time much easier if you're doing it before then. On average, my squad usually goes in around round 24 to 25. I would highly recommend using the Gobblegum's profit sharing and who's keeping score. That's going to give you a double points, and it's going to share your points amongst your entire squad. This is a great way to get everybody money pretty quickly. You can also use Vulture Aid with the augment. That's going to give you more salvage for critical kills. That will give you more to go in as well. But if you're at the end, you can just run a couple rounds until you get pack 3 legendary, which I also recommend in this boss fight. Now, swords are also viable if you want to pair them with Ether Shroud. They do more damage now. So when they nerfed the drill, Treyarch accidentally over nerfed the wonder weapons as well. Now that they fixed it, you get about 3k damage, so that's something else that you can also use. Another strat that folks will do is parry the sword, so they're going to be the distractor for the Guardian while the teammates shoot, and then kind of block his attack. I think that's fine if that's something that you and your squad want to do. I will sometimes do it, but I think I serve a better purpose at just shooting him until he gets to his immune phase. My other tips for this boss fight is honestly just taking your time and running around the map. You want to make sure that you're keeping your armor filled at all times, watching out for kind of that lava that's on the ground, because that can hurt really quickly. And once you go down, we all know it can be pretty unforgiving once you lose your perks. So keep moving and keep an eye on your armor. Make sure you have quick revive. For kill streaks in this boss fight, I would recommend the mutant injection and the hand cannon. I like both for different reasons. If I can't get to enough salvage to 2500 for the mutant injection, I will get the hand cannon, which is only 1250. The mutant injection is also going to give you more protection, so if you're worried about going down, you can absolutely get into that suit. It's just a little harder to aim, but both of those are great kill streaks. Those are all my tips and tricks. Just keep moving, focus on your health, stay up, use the incantations to take out the zombies, and just aim for those critical points. This boss fight really isn't that bad. I think it's a lot easier than Terminus. It just takes a little bit longer. Be sure to like and follow for more Black Ops 6 Zombies content. Good luck.